Independence Hall on Queen Street was the venue as the People's United Party launched its social agenda. Reporter Hippolyta Novella was there, and here's that story.
Members of the People's United Party signed what they call a social contract with the people. It consists of 12 bullet points, promises that if the PUP forms the next government, shall be initiated in 100 days after November 4.
Our team of 31 candidates are convinced, each and every one of us is convinced, that unless there is significant and fundamental reforms undertaken in the way Belize is governed, the full potential of Belize to realize economic opportunities, to free its people from the bonds of poverty and improve the lives of all Belizeans may never be achieved. This is our opportunity to get it right. And we in the People's United Party take that very, very seriously. Today, my friends, we publicly commit to this social contract with you, the Belizean people.
In this social contract, the PUP pledges to build a forward operating base at Sarstoon Island and Hunting Key, disband the gang suppression unit, repeal the draconian gun law, appoint the 13th senator, and pass a law which would require the Senate to appoint senior public officers, including the Auditor General, Contractor General, judges, and the Director of Public Prosecution. The PUP also promises to reconfigure and empower the Public Accounts Committee and strengthen the Integrity Commission.
Your PUP area representatives wish to publicly commit to fundamental governance and economic reforms, to secure power and to promote the well-being of the people in practical and meaningful ways as quickly as possible. What we are saying, ladies and gentlemen, is that these reforms are necessary so that the money that comes out of the consolidated fund goes to the people of Belize and not in the pockets of politicians. It is as simple as that. For too long, we have seen ministerial discretion that allows politicians to get away with things that the regular population of Belize cannot get away with. That is what has to change. It has to change now.
The PUP says it will also exempt thousands of workers from income tax, revisit the Hotel and Tourism Accommodation Act, raise minimum wage, provide free education, roll out the national health insurance across the country, and create a public fund to be known as the Upliftment Fund.
And we will review and revise labor laws to ensure fair practices by employers and employees, and update legislation to protect worker safety. Again, ladies and gentlemen, one sentence, but a mouthful, and we are completely committed. We will create a public fund to be known as the Upliftment Fund, comprising the remaining proceeds of the Venezuela Petrocaribe funds. The fund is to be administered, no mind, while leave it left. The fund is to be administered by a board of governors, including the social partners. Very important. And the law will define uses of the funds to allow for any member of the public to submit proposals for project funding. Carcass and Pebil and Bear out! Export projects and agricultural food production are to be given priority.
It is a contract, my fellow Belizeans, with you. This is a solemn contract from the People's United Party with the Belizean people. We pledge to you today, and I pledge to you today, that we will abide by this contract. We will fulfill this contract within the first 100 days of the next People's United Party government.
The People's United Party will still have to carry out consultation with the private sector in order to implement these pledges. It is expected that the PUP will release its economy reform plan and manifesto in the coming weeks. Reporting for Love News, Hipólito Novello.
At today's signing of the PUP's social contract, 3 area representatives were absent. We were unable to ask party leader Francis Fonseca about the absence of John Briceño, Dan Silva and Ramiro Ramirez because there were no questions and answers following the presentation. So we asked Deputy Party Leader Julius Espat.
Notably absent was Mr. Dan Silva, John Briceño, Ramiro Ramirez. Their signatures are not on the social contract board. Where are they? What happened today?
They will be here. A lot of the guys are in their constituencies doing work, and they sent to the party leader. They wouldn't attend, but we will have everybody sign it. I said by the end of this week.
But they do support it.
Oh, everybody supports it, yes.
Of course, you have to speak for them, which is not a good sign.
I'm not speaking for them. I'm just telling you what happened.
You're telling me they support it.
No, but we circulated it to everybody, and there was no objection, and people had input. So that's why I know they support it.